Doodly 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 dee. Doodly 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 doot doot doodly dee. Ba ba doop beep boody doodly dee. A dooby 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 doo. What the heck? No, I want. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. All right, let's get this party continued. All right, I don't want to do your CAPTCHA, so I'm just going to quit that. There we go. Nice. I got to check my audios real quickly. Baka baka chicken. Baka baka chicken. Baka baka chicken. Baka baka chicken. That sound nice. A testing. A 1 2 7. That sound nice. A testing. Yeah, here we sound good. Hi, Ashley. How are you today? What's going on, dude? Oh, yeah. All right, let's check this out real quickly. Testing the audio. Creamy style. Testing the audio. Creamy style. That is creamy audio. That's from Not Today. YouTube Studio is where the thing I need to go, yo. Contento. Turn that on. Whoops. Let's put heroic. Whoops. You are there. What's up, Jets? How are you, buddy? Hope you're having a beautiful day. Heck yeah. You watching some football? I haven't watched football. I don't really watch football right now. But I did on Thanksgiving, so that was cool. Give me WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Gaming and music with lots of cheese. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Krez. Good night. Have a good one. You bet on it? What did you bet on? Mac Attack? Remember, don't gamble unless you're old enough to, and it's legal where you are. What's up, Mad Boys? How are you? It's great to be here with you today as well. I'm just doing some quick little things. And we're going to grind to get the heroic stuff. I'm just testing one last audio. Oh, nice. I'm really good, Mad Boy. Oh, hey, is that big dude? What's up? Been watching since you were 21. How old are you now? You're 31. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I love it. I love... all right, so we're back. Now we can see everything. You're okay when you made us love it? Oh, no. Well, actually, you're still wonderful. Brazilian, respeta. Hey, Marco, have a good day. I'll be on for piano late tonight. I just wanted to... I was grinding this, and I was bored. And I said, you know what, dude? You know what I can do? I know how to combat this. I can just go live. So I did. And that was really cool. I mean, I could have just grinded by myself and all that stuff. You got so much? Nice. I got some energy drinks when I went to Aldi's yesterday, too. I like their Gridlock Summit ones. The green can and the orange can a lot. They're low calories and high awesomeness. What do we get? 308. That's not bad. I think the most that we get usually is 332. We're on Omas. I did buy one of the Joe Hendry packs from the Superstore or not the Superstore, from the web store. Because I watched JB's video and it said, hey, this is a really good pack. That's what I said. All right. So we'll see what we get from it. Someone in the story had to buy one, get 50 off. Yeah. And you're welcome, Ashley. No problem. People make mistakes, and sometimes people are stinkier than others. I'm stinky today because I didn't shower yet. But I did cut my hair. So that was nice. And I did laundry, and I played Supercard, and I did some financial stuff for the end of month, and I got a lot of stuff done. Oh, you're a bot. You're stinky. What's up, Lucas? How are you? You're not a bot. I'm multi-streaming, in case you're wondering who the heck I'm talking to sometimes. I love you all forever. What the heck? Am I live? What was that? Oh, it was somebody from the chat. That's pretty cool. That's how I know it. Like I left it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you stocked up there, buddy. Oh my goodness. You got 50 million. Oh, you got the Miami the bucked up ones. Let me know how those are. I haven't had that one. I like the blood raz and the other stuffs. I'm echoing. That's on you. You come in and out and you'll be fine. Nobody else is echoing. Trust me. They're delicious. That's cool. I like the bucked up energies. They're really good. Yeah, buddy. Buddy. What's up, Harry Ma? How are you? Super say saying Adam just like come off the screen and start it again. This usually what happens. You never had the Grizzly? I didn't. I looked quickly. I'm pretty good, Lucas. I'm just grinding, vibing. I'm streaming on four platforms, so sometimes it might take me a couple of seconds to answer everybody, but I'll talk to everybody here. So it just might take a second here. What's up, Mac Attack? How are you, buddy? Grizzly Energy is based in Vancouver. Oh wow. Every time I think of based in Vancouver, I think of a song from Avenue Q. His girlfriend who lives in Canada. Her name is Alberta. She lives in Vancouver. And he screws it up because he doesn't really have a girlfriend. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's here alive. 2 cases. Wow. What does it taste like? Is it like coconut or yeah, go Canucks go. You like the Canucks? Yeah. I like all of you. I like pie. I like cheese. Pineapple? Yeah. That makes sense. Well, this is probably a bad bet, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah. I did the what's up, Ed? I like Totos. What's up, bud? How's it going? Oh, for everybody, I'm going to put some music links in the chat. Remember, Biggie Dude used to teach chorus and general music, but now he makes music a lot. And now I have a whole naughty side project called Sheet Post Tortoise. And Tori with a +1, let's go. And I just released a Christmas album on Wednesday, and it's very, very naughty. And don't listen to it if you're under the age of 18. But Biggie Dude, artist name, and LBKTV, which is my children's music project. Those are all family friendly. So yeah, but Sheet Post Artist, newest album. It's naughty. It's called The Naughty List. That's how you know it's naughty. It's a Christmas album, and it's stupid. And you might like it. Me. Showdown Mo is different. I haven't done a whole lot. Magatech says, this is why I donate to you, man. 10 years and an honest, good dude. You know what? It's like, I don't want to just put out music that, and then, do all this family-friendly stuff for, 15 years or my YouTube channel just turned 18 years old last week. On the 26th, which is crazy, I've been family friendly for so long. And now that I have a non-family friendly stuff, like when I'm only streaming on kick.com, I am not family friendly. But I am streaming on 4 places right now. That's one of them. But I'm family friendly when I'm multi-streaming. And basically long story short, in May, it was almost 4 full years of me leaving the teaching profession. And I was on stage at DreamHack Dallas in front of AJ and Big Justice, you know them from AEW. They bring the boom, double chunk chocolate cookie. And their energy drinks, bucked up energy drinks, Mac Attack. Markor bought some. That's why sometimes, when people want to know stuff from different chats, I don't bother with it. It's exhausting, so I don't really talk about it. But yeah. So everybody put a 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. Or 1, okay. No, actually put a 1 or 2 in the chat. We all add them up. If you don't like rules, you can put like a 6, 7 or 67. I got hair on the back of my neck because I shaved it. 6, 7. I knew Edward would do that because he's cool. 100, that's a 2. Oh, 69 is a funny number, Tori. There you go. How bad was Survivor Series? You know, there's a lot of people that are very vocal about this one. It did what it needed to do. You know, Cena didn't need the title going into the thing. I thought it would have been cool if it was the other stuffs. Who's the black hoodie guy? Austin Theory. That's my guess. And that's what everybody else's guess was too. Yeah. Somebody even did like the Captain America meme, and that's Theory's butt, you know? That was where we ended. You're talking to a girl right now? I'm not a girl. Do we care though? Super Saiyan Adam, you got a really kind of crappy attitude today. I hope that your life gets better or you just get happier. I'm a very positive person and I don't really like your energy right now. But I'm gonna just read out your things that you've said in this chat because maybe it's like you're echoing like crazy. No, it wasn't. That was your problem. And then how bad was Survivor Series? It's theory, but do we care? Well, but we don't, dude. You know, I mean, you know what you expect here. Good stuff, positive stuff. You know, that's what's up. I'm really great, Tori. I'm bored. You know, and that's why I went live. Because I did laundry. I've done a bunch of cool little random stuffs. It was the Ruck. I did it for the Ruck. Biggie Dude has some... Yeah, it's the Great Khali. It's Eddie Guerrero. There you go. I'm just having fun. What's up, everybody? What's everybody doing? The men's war game furthered the storyline. Sure did a whole lot. Like Roman, if you didn't hear him at the end of it, he said this is the last time we ever team up. So that's definitely looking like Roman versus Cody for 43 is my guess. I think that's what they're going for. Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. But yeah. 69 videos too. Yeah, 69 there's 69 songs for the Sheet Post Tortoise project over 4 albums. There are 69 total songs. Yeah, Tori's awesome. I hated baby games. Baby games? Wait, there was war games with babies? You expected more? I listened a lot because other streamers that I think are way cooler sometimes were streaming. And I wanted to watch that more. They should have just revealed, but that's my opinion. I'm not surprised by any of it. We got Liv coming back. We got, you know, Tori, you're cool too. You didn't watch it live. That's cool. You know, but nothing really, like there were some cool spots. EO had the great spot, like always. There's a couple of cool spots in the other thing. Yeah, it was what it was. But for I hear you. There wasn't a whole lot of staying power, I guess. Yeah, it was Liv Morgan. She did the curb stomp. That's really funny, actually. Yeah, buddy. I'm thankful for everybody here today. Shout out to everybody on all the platforms that I'm streaming on. When we get closer to, yeah, EO plus trash cans plus war games equals makes sense. There we go. Morcar, I think we've eliminated all the possibilities now. I don't want to look at it anymore. That's a boundary. I've been really getting better at setting boundaries in everything, like just in general. Like if I'm kind of tired of stuff, I just like, dude, I'm done. Like it was great. Marcour, that's not what I want anymore. I will time you out the next time you say another name. because I'm setting boundaries, and it's really cool and it's really easy. The last one should have been the last one. Remember that. I'm a former teacher, and I'm used to people just doing what I tell them to do. I'm kind of having a little bit of fun today. There's no problem. I'm just having fun. Liv and Roxanne. That's going to be interesting. Oh my god. A 3-3-2, good for me and you. How far am I? It's just this part of it's such an annoying grind. Monday Night Raw is tomorrow, yeah. No, I wanted to finish this tonight. I do plan on still doing the piano thing. I think I said that already, but I just I was gonna be doing this anyway, sitting not watching anything, and I was like, you know what? I could just talk to people and hang out and still, you know, this is I get like 30 cents, you know, or whatever. I get some money here and there. Some people might gift me money. Some people might subscribe. Some people might listen to the Sheet Post Tortoise music or Biggie Do music or Little Big Kids TV music. So it's like, it all works out. What's up, Jason Garcia? How are you? I got to see if I can pin to YouTube, actually. Wait, hold on. I do have to, I'll pin this here. Let's see here. Whoops. Did I spell it right? And pin. We're already pinned there. Can I pin a quote? I can. Oh, wait. We'll put this one there. It doesn't fit the whole message. I'll figure that out. Okay. Trying not to exit all the noise. Massive fire. Oh my goodness. I hope that you are okay and that nobody like. Take care, Marco. Have a good one. Have a fun visit with the grandparents. Love you a long time, brother. Yeah, buddy. Buddy with me. Buddy. 1 through 3rd floor is completely flooded and destroyed. Oh my goodness. Like, is the structural integrity okay? Like, do you have to like do anything? I hope that you're okay. Mike. All right, we're just gonna start using these. I do get 5,000 credits from the Joe Hendry bundle I got from the web store, so we'll just replenish those there. I haven't opened it yet, but I will at the once I'm done with this. I'm probably gonna make a video, which is nice. Oh, wait, I don't want that. Yeah, we'll just put them all here. Look up with the yeah. I mean, it's like because in any apartment complex that's multi-floor, if like some of the stuff on the bottom is ruined, that means like everything else is uninhabitable. We've had that in my area a couple of times, so that's why I was concerned with it. I don't know how many floors your building has either, so you know, that is another thing. Do you ever like not know stuff? I have not known plenty of things, and it's fun. Yeah, buddy. This is pretty good. I hope everybody's having a fun day. I'm feeling kind of creamy. There you go. Trying to get this. I have it set up a little bit differently today, so it's all good. 7 floors with just a lot of water. Yeah. All right, that's not horrible. If water can do damage, can there be water healing? Oh my goodness. I'm in a ridiculously good spirit mood the last couple of weeks, pretty much. But I just feel really, really happy to be alive and just alive. I'm really doing well, you know. And shout out to all the lurkers, workers, and twerkers, everybody watching us, wherever you're watching it. My name is Biggie Dude, and you're amazing. Wait, did I do this already? Hold on a second. Yeah, we did that. It's probably like 6, 7 gallons. Yeah, that's a lot of gallons. Oh my goodness, that's silly. Yeah, buddy. It's a yeah to the buddy kind of day. Um, it's but Tori, earlier, like you said that, and I just want to reiterate, revisit it. I think Roxanne and Liv will start off as maybe like a little bit awkward, but there's no reason for, you know, for them to not have Rox in that group right now, in my opinion. Um, I don't really, I wouldn't worry about it too much, but it is interesting. I'll be honest with you. No injuries though. All right, great. That's all that matters. To me anyway. It's always great to see you, Ed. I've known Ed since season 1, and we've met more than once because he's cool. Sometimes people said that he was my son, but I never had kids, so I know that's how I know he's not my son. But we kind of have a little bit of a bit of a resemblance here and there, which is cool. But yeah, War Games is kind of boring, even with quads. So, um, but I'm thankful to have hobbies that make this grind easier by just streaming it. Oh, excuse me. Baka baka chicken, baka chicken. We both love pudding, but who doesn't? Yeah. I love pudding. That's a song. The I Love Pudding song. It's by Biggie Dude. All right, is that just not happening now? Okay, good. We won. All right, so if I average 300 points, ugh, Crimea liver. I can't even read. Crimea river. There was like some weird, like low Timberland vocals there or something like that. Or I don't know if he produced that whole album or any of it. I know he did some of it. Sexy Back. I haven't thought of that song in a while. Oh, you are? Harry's bringing it back. Yeah. You're 4,200 for 7,200? I hear ya. Like that would be with doublers, or sorry, with quads, and we're not even close to the 75 for Rhea too. That's the only thing in that. My oldest cards are from. I have a legendary chair that I've had for over 11 years. I will quickly show my showcase. Then I won't. All right, hold on a second. You don't have them? Yeah. You started season 4? Oh, wow. That's still we're in season 12. Season 4 is 8 years ago. All right, really quickly, I'm just showing. Oh, wait, I have a fusion chamber. Oh, yeah, I keep getting all these little ones, so. What's up, Manny? I'm doing really, really great. Oh, Batista. Life is beautiful. 3,200 just for Roman. Yeah. I just been doing these because I have over 100 still, and I can't get under 100. All right, so let's check out the card binder. All right, so this is the one I've had the longest. Legendary chair. I have had this since 2014, November or probably September 2014. It's the 500 pick video on the YouTube channel. I got that in, so I've had that card 11 years. 11 years for this guy because he was Survivor Series. Blue Survivor Virgil, best card of the game. Rest in peace. The reason I have this great Kali is he was my first rare on this account when I started the game on August 15th, 2014. Jesus, so long ago. Never, yeah, real ones remember negative 75 to power, dude. It's the legendary chair. Negative 1 to power is not the same. Yeah, there's all of the event cards that I saved. That card is when I got the reason the Sami Zayn card I'll never delete is because in 2015, the first ring domination, it was the time where I was with my dad when my mom was in the hospital. So I grinded the heck out of that, and it was pretty cool. That guy, you might have heard him. That guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Got her for free, 0 credits spent, just like Biggie Dad did. That's one of my favorite looking cards in the game. Probably favorite event card looking thing. It just looks so cool. I like that because it's 65. 0 credits spent in the entire elemental tier. Roman, The Walk with 11 million points. I got 26, and Mankind, and Ring Shing Dude, Ric Flair, woo, and Undertaker, Ciampa, and this is why I don't have, and I got an elite Cena, and this was my first free to play one. I didn't spend any money or credits on this one, and I was pretty happy about that. And I just a bunch of stuff. There was 0 credits spent on this one, and that was hard, and 0 on that one. Bruh, Matty V says, bro, I remember watching your dad's videos of him actually grinding Supercard. Rest in peace. Yeah, dude, you want to hear something? All right, first off, I have a whole playlist of my dad's stuff. This is going to be... All right, first off, if everything is okay, I'm very happy. Life is beautiful. But a week from today, December 7th, it'll be 10 years since my dad's been gone. You know? And it's like 10 freaking years, dude. Where's the time go? Where does the time go? JC Haney says, I watched you so long ago. Yeah, buddy, the Santa reminded me of the old cards. Yeah. And thank you, Usman. They're classic cards, you know? They're a piece of Supercard history, but, you know, that doesn't mean a lot to everybody. You've been playing this for 8 years, for real. You know? I've been playing since day 2. I would reward Biggie Dad's WWE Supercard rewatch. Yeah, the videos hold up because he didn't really watch wrestling and didn't know all the stuff. He just talked about whatever. Maddie says, dude, I see season 12 and I think the same about time. I've been playing this dancing card game since season 1, WrestleMania tier. You know, when you think about it, 11 years. I mean, we are in season 12. The game started in August 2014, so we're over 11 years into the game, and I'm still playing it. There's still a bunch of people watching, you know? What's up, Mike? How are you? I hope you're having a beautiful today. Yeah. Also, if you see me live, where on any of the platforms that you're on, and it's at night, and you see a weird background, I'm playing some cool piano, chill, relaxing vibes. For the people in Europe, it's a good I start these streams at 11:11 Eastern time usually. That's 4 or 5 or whatever in where you are. But it's for the people in Europe. I know that some of you are in Europe. That's why I say this. It's a cool way to wake up gradually, and for the people in everything, it's everywhere else. It's just cool, where we chill and stuff. Can't believe it's already season 12. Yeah. Some seasons better than others, but great memories for a freaking mobile game. Dude, I have some of the best memories with my dad that I ever had from this game. And not just playing it, but talking about it. And when in season 1, where I would still get a bunch of fan mail and stuff, I still have that PO box. I just remember calling up my dad before going to happy hour. I wasn't drinking, but I was like Diet Cokes and stuff. Because I quit drinking like about 2 weeks before Supercard, 3 weeks, somewhere in there, before Supercard came around. So it's always really neat to gauge that. And I would just talk with dad, saying this is where the fan mail came from this week. My favorite week was I had 5 different countries in 1 week. And that was so cool. And I still have all that. Diet Coke supremacy. I like Pepsi Max. I like Diet Coke. I like Coke Zero. I like Pepsi Zero sugar free, whatever the heck they're called. How did you hear about Supercard? I saw it in the dirt sheets, and I don't look at dirt sheets anymore. But it was like WrestlingNewsSource.com was the one I would go to a lot because they weren't just. All of the stuff that they put up there at the time was confirmed, or whatever. Favorite memory? I can't give it to just one. I have thousands of great memories with my dad. I don't do well with favorite things. But there's too many, there's just too many. I love my dad very much. What made you download the game and think about how many things I have since? I just wanted to play it. I like WWE. The game, I downloaded it. It's like, hey, let's check this out. And it was like, addicting. Season 1, there wasn't a whole lot to do. So it was like the loops were fast and fun. And then I recorded videos on it because nobody was making any videos on it. Like, I remember that first video I made was, I had to figure out, like, how to do it, because, like, I was playing from an iPad Touch at the time, or iPod Touch at the time, and it was neat that I had to use problem-solving stuff to try to record it. And then because I figured out that, dude, if I'm looking for it, and there's only like 8 videos that are attached to Supercard, and my old butt, that means other people are going to be looking for it too. And I was right. When I made my first Supercard video, I had just about 11,000 subscribers. And even with losing some subs here and there, I'm still at over 109,000, which is just cool. That's a lot of people that pressed a little button that said, hey, you're cool. Yellow says, this has been one of the most fun and well put together seasons in a while. I'm finding myself more and more time in the game. I am playing more this season than I did in 11 or 10. I haven't been making as much content, but I think a lot of that's because I have a lot of different interests right now, and that's a lot of them do not include the internet. Like sometimes it just kind of like, or like streaming and content stuff. Sometimes I just like looking up stuff. Sometimes I kind of I've done a lot of spiritual growth. So I watch a lot of YouTube videos on bettering yourself and other stuff like that. This summer I spent a lot of time walking outside, and I miss it a lot. So I'm going to be walking a lot more inside again. But like I had 2 conventions within a 3-week span. Just over a month ago, and I walked so much, and my body was just like exhausted, a lot. So, but yeah, I have a lot of things, and now it's great because you can take breaks because you don't need the top 8. Yeah, that's really also what's cool in there, because season 10 it went to the experience based model. So like every card you pull from the draft board, it gives you experience and stuff. So you don't have to I need to get this exact card to pro with this exact guy to level up my stats to build it to the next thing. It got really tedious, You know, it's nowhere near as gotcha as other, not just mobiles, but like all of the gotcha games like my buddies play, like Wuthering Waves and Zenless Zone Zero. You know, there's like, I don't know if you just heard that, but my laundry done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get my laundry. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the thing on so I can just sing. I'm gonna get my laundry. Biggie do getting laundry. Laundry time. Laundry time. Laundry time. Laundry time. Wait. Laundry time. And living is easy. I almost went down without a basket. That would have been stupid. Yeah, let's not die. Laundry time, gotta get my laundry. Go down the basement. I got a basement. Yep, you can't see me. Just like John Cena. You don't see him no more. I'm just singing. I don't know. Put a 1 in chat if you hear this right now. Put a 1 in chat if you hear this right now. Put a 1 in chat if you hear this right now. La la la. La la la. La la la. La la la. I've got laundry. It's in a basket. Blah blah blah. Climbing up the stairs. Nobody cares. I did laundry. Baka baka chicken. Baba dabba doo boo. I love everybody. I don't have to poo poo. Nobody heard me say put a 1 in chat? Oh man. Oh well. I was being loud downstairs. Everybody, I'm currently streaming on 4 platforms right now, so don't feel bad. Oh, Tanner. That's okay. Thank you so much. I wanted to do it now before I forgot about it and be like, hey, didn't I do laundry the other day? Because I only go to my basement for laundry, you know. All right. That's better anyway. One more match. Yeah, that's kind of, you know, there's been a lot of reflection in my world in the last month. A whole lot. Like I had really, really wonderful convention season. I went to 4 conventions this year. And you reflect of like how much things have been different like in just a year. People that I used to vibe with a lot sometimes don't vibe with as much. Other people vibe with them a lot, maybe not vibe with them as much. A lot of personal self-growth, which is just so cool, you know. You really can play free to play without a team and like perfectly. You know, like those the WWE store, the backstage store, there's a lot of good stuff in there. And I might get my first Joe Hendry from that that pack that I bought. I'm kind of hoping that I get lucky on it, but we'll see. Tanner says, I used to get panic attacks. Thank goodness I don't anymore, but when I did, I just turned on Supercard to help me relax. Supercard is the best chill game. It's a great game to just chill and vibe. You can autoplay it, yeah. 4 to 6 free to play was very, very difficult. Correct, yes, Jello. I took a break from Supercard from WrestleMania 41 till Eon. I didn't know about the card binder, so I'm glad. Yeah, you can store things instead of getting rid of them. And then you could... I only have, like... I never bought extra storage for those things. I might start doing that now that I can remember that. I did just get rid of a Karrion Kross event card. But, like, it wasn't very, very emotionally attached to it. But, like, you know... I don't really get emotionally attached to game things that I can't sell for money. Game things that I can sell for money? Well, yeah, that's a little bit different. All right. Yeah. But yeah, during my streams, we kind of have an open forum type of thing. I know that right now, even though I'm playing Supercard, I don't have to talk about only Supercard. We kind of talk about everything. Same thing with the piano stuff. We talk about all sorts of stuff, but sometimes we talk about Supercard. So it's like, yeah. Wish the binder came a few seasons ago. Yeah. You think you've used 4K credits on binder space? What does it cost? I've never even looked. You know? Because like all of my stuff that I really wanted was season 1 stuff, and it's there now. You know what I mean? It's good. 300 points almost. That's good. All right. Hey, all right. Hey, we got a bet. All right. My infinite battle pass rewards always stink butt. Yeah, 500 cards for 20 spaces. That's not horrible, I guess. All right, and we went up a level. That's nice. So, you know, why can't I, what? It's stuck. My game is stuck. I have to log in again. That was stinky. But you get 50 spots for free, so. It's not horrible. I haven't done much Super Showdown yet. I think when the new rarity hits, that's probably when I'll really go ham on it. I get cases a lot. Let's do the case real quickly. The last 2 that I've done, I got for free with 0 credits spent. Basically, I do. You're gonna have like a double probably. So we're gonna guess. All right, so it's a 2 and a 0. We got a 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you. Not spending, yeah. All right, so we have a 5. So let's try 2, 0, 2, 5. 2025. This may not be right. All right. 2 is at the end, but that first one may not. That first one may be another 0. Yeah. See, this is where it's like, because I'm saying I'm not gonna buy a hint. So, oh, you could buy an attempt later. Interesting. They double one. One's doubled now. At least, well, put a 1 in chat if you've had it where everything is doubled. Hi, Britt. How are you? I love being on all 4 platforms because I see people that I haven't seen. I was thinking about you the other day because I haven't seen you. I haven't been streaming in the afternoons much. I do like a late night piano thing. Like I started at 11 Eastern time and usually go 2 hours or so, 3 hours. And I had a lot of conventions and stuff. And just trying to vibe and adapt and yeah. But I know that I missed a lot of the people from the afternoon stuff. So I don't know what I'm going to do exactly, but I'm going to just try to keep living and try to do some afternoon things. Cause there's a whole lot of people that I do miss, you know, from that platform, especially. You're happy with you got the special edition? Oh yeah, they gave us the special one. I liked it. We got it for free. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Biggie, dude. We're good. I bought that pack. We're going to see if we get it. You've had multiple that are all different. Oh, okay. Well, then it still showed up as a yellow though. I think if you, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. But normally I go to 8-9, but like that one, I whatever. Like I said, I got the last two on. You didn't get Joe Henry, but you got Rhea? Yeah. When is the Biggie Dude event card? Nah, I don't think I'll ever be a wrestler, so probably never. You know? But in the video that I make later in this stream, I'm going to share how much I've spent on this season and kind of keep a rolling tally just because I've never really done that in a public setting. And I'm excited about that. How did I lose that? I don't even know. I've been so exhausted, but I'm getting on the better side of things. I understand that, Britt. I've been, it's like in November, I was in Atlanta for DreamHack Atlanta Halloween weekend to the 2nd of November. And when I got home, it's been so cold. We've got snow on the ground right now. And it's just like, and 2 weeks before that, I was in San Diego for a TwitchCon, and it's just like, dude, and I get seasonal affective disorder sometimes. I do take vitamin D supplements and walk a lot usually, but it's just been affecting me a lot. But I've been good. DreamHack was so much fun. I love DreamHack. I'll be going to Atlanta again in May for that. Highly recommend it. If you like, there's a whole lot of streamer stuff now with DreamHack, which is so cool. But the games, there's like world and national championships for certain things. Like in Atlanta, they had Clash of Clans and Clash Royale world championships, SNK, bunch of other cool stuff. And it's like, I love seeing people just being excited about stuff. Plus a whole lot of cool streamer things. Cosplay performances. It's just, and being on Halloween, it's just so much fun. And I know so many people at these things now from the streamer stuff. It's like seeing college friends, you know, like you all go home and you do your thing. You're doing your life, whatever. But you know, it's like a reunion weekend. You know, that's kind of how I think about it. You know, and you always meet new friends, and you're always wishing that certain friends would be at this this convention, and they're not. I've never been to NYCC, and it's like I'm only 4 hours from it. You know, like that's something where I could take a train, because I live in Utica, New York, upstate or central New York, really. Because a lot of people upstate New York means like Poughkeepsie. But you're still hunting for him to do his parodies, dude, for real. Oh yeah, what's your area code? I don't want to have you dox yourself if you're not comfortable. I'm always careful about where people are in regards to me, because I am multi-streaming. I always take care of stuff. Yeah, buddy. Yellow Kodiak. If it was yellow Kodak, that would be like, oh, you must be in Rochester. This is funny. I got the joke. Nobody else did. Joe Hendry did amazing cover of Creed's My Sacrifice. Nice. Get out, dude. Are you serious? That's funny. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. And that's just because of your name. That's not even Kodak. Too funny. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm in Utica. That's so funny. I haven't been to Rochester in a while. I know that Brody, John Huber, Colin Delaney are from that area. I've met them. Yeah, Kodak Film was based in Eastman Kodak and stuff. George Eastman that's why Rochester's important because that whole thing was there. Yeah, same. Deadpool. Yeah, buddy. I know a lot of random stuff about a lot of random stuff. He was supposed to be. Yeah. But my buddy, he owned a bar that closed a year and a half ago, I think. And one of the last wrestling things in that area that we've had, that was like Fandango was there. Um, Colin was wrestling and he hung out after the bar, and we had a really cool chat with myself, him, and Chris and stuff. You're from the East Coast originally? Nice, dude. Yeah, I've lived in New York my whole life. The central New York and area pretty much. But I'm not tied to this place anymore. Like I could feel like I could live anywhere now. And the first time that really hit me was when I was at WrestleMania 40 in Philly. Like we were just driving. We stayed in South Jersey, South New Jersey, and it was just some of the most beautiful stuff. And it felt like it made sense, and that's was weird because like that doesn't happen to me. I never like go to a place thinking, oh, I could live here, but I kind of did, and that was weird. And it just happened. But yeah, I do like the East Coast. I like visiting the West Coast. You know, I love being alive. I'm really good at living because I haven't died yet. Never been to Vancouver. The farthest west in Canada I've been was Ottawa. Yeah, that's a beautiful city, honestly. Like I was lost. I sold a bunch of Magic cards in 2009 or 8. I don't remember which year. It might have been 2008. I just got my new car. So it's 2008. And it was cheaper because of the way that the customs and shipping, I was shipping everything, basically shipping a binder in one of those flat rate boxes. It was like $10, but because it's going international, it was more expensive. It was like that $10 was like 30 to $40. It was cheaper for me to drive it there than it was to ship it. And it was cool. If they did a convention in Vancouver, Canada place, so it would be the perfect spot. Amazing view and anything. Oh yeah. One of my goals is to I would love to like for a year just travel around the country or North America, going to conventions. Like one or two a week, depending on what it is, and it'd be a lot cooler if it wasn't just myself, but it's just an idea. But like, it'd be cool to be able to afford something like that, like 50 conventions in a year, without and then being able to pay for it all without any worries, and then maybe make content from it. Oh, this is a wild stream. You grew up in Vancouver. That's so funny. Yeah, a couple of the people in the chats are from Vancouver. It's just the world gets smaller the longer you live it. I mean, really. And for me, it's always so cool because like if people are watching me on YouTube, I'll get a lot of former students that are there, and just in this month, I've had a student from my first year of teaching, 97, 98. He's like 46. He was in the chat. A couple other it's just cool. I'm very lucky to live the life I live, and I'm very thankful to just be this. I love who I am, and I love being alive. I love that this is my 5th year out of teaching. and I still can eat and survive and stuff. It's kind of beautiful. Yellow says, I praise God every day I wake up breathing. That's a great day. Yeah. Every day is a beautiful day. Yeah, Calgary, Alberta to see the Heart Dungeon. That would be cool, dude. For real. I'd love to just hang out in that area for just a minute. Just to see when you visit places. Hey, Mike. Thank you for the question. How was my Thanksgiving? I had a beautiful Thanksgiving with my smaller family, like my mom, my sister and her husband and my niece. And myself and Toby the dog. I had a beautiful time, and then I got home in time to watch one of my friends. She does a really amazing radio show called BBFM. Her name is BB Jess. And she's a really, really amazing streamer, comedian, gamer, superstar singer. And she's my friend. That's cool. We got a Van Ericks movie. When will we be getting a Hearts movie? That's a great question. The thing with the Heart stuff is because of Owen. I don't know. Deadpool says, now that you're retired, do you go back and sub, or are you done with teaching? I am so done with it. You know, like I kind of briefly talked about it. I don't know how long you've been here. But in May at DreamHack Dallas, I was on stage as a performer, as a person in AJ and Big Justice from AEW, the Boom or Doom. Like they do a podcast or whatever. And like I basically turned the audience into we did vocal warm-up stuff for like 3-4 minutes, and like that was the first time I was in front of people doing my stuff in years. And I had done a bunch of voice lessons and streams and stuff like that. So in my mind, I was thinking, you know what, if I do this, maybe it'll turn into more. Maybe I'll use my degree. Maybe I'll find more ways to incorporate music education stuff. What happened was I got off the stage and I felt it in my bones. It's like, I'm never doing this again. And then, a few months later, or like a month later, I released and recorded the first Sheep Post Tortoise album filled with naughty, naughty, naughty songs. So now I don't ever have to worry about teaching again, because who the heck would hire me? So that's good. But no, I had thought about it, but like, if I was going to be in a school for a sub stuff, it's like, why did I even leave? You know what I mean? And honestly, this year, I think all that 6-7 crap would have driven me insane. I would have had fun with it, so people would get really cringed by it in my class. So, because I taught junior high, and that's the junior high army right there. So no Dean Biggie Dude Douglas. Oh yeah, I mean, dude, I'm 51. You know, I'm 51. Biggie Dude teaching through Skibbity and 67 would have been funny. Yeah, instead of why not Harry, that's funny. That is too funny. Yeah, and you know what also I truly love is that depending on what I'm streaming, if it's multi-platform, which areas have the most amount of people watching. Like if I'm doing my late night piano stuff, Kick has always got the most people there now, if I'm multi-streaming it, which is just interesting. But for Supercard, it's always YouTube or Twitch. And if it's word games, it's TikTok. You know, it's just funny because it's just kind of how it evolved. Rooster. Easy Street. The thing that bothers me the most about the 6'7" thing is that it's written as 67. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? It's the wrong number. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Do you know? I think that's because Supercard grew organically on YouTube and Twitch. It's so similar. Yeah. Harry says, would I ever do one of those live reactions? Okay. In general, at this, okay. Please understand what I'm trying to say is like, this is just me just thinking out loud. In general, I don't care if I ever do another Supercard video again. Or pretty much anything content related except for my piano streams. And now I'm obviously streaming a Supercard thing right now and I'm having fun, but it's like I'm at that point where I don't do stuff because I feel like I have to. And I don't do stuff if I feel like I don't want to. The things you have to worry about if you're doing one of those live reactions, plus there's a lot of people that do it already, you know, and it's just like, I don't think it would benefit me or my channel like at all, because I'm not a wrestling channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm myself. Yes, there's a whole lot more Supercard stuff than anything else, but a lot of the songs and a lot of the old stuff have a lot of views as well. I don't need to do anything. What's up, Crimson? How are you? Darak says, been here a while again. I don't get the 6'7" trace because I have no clue. Basically, it comes from a rap song. Like, the guy's like 7 feet tall, 6'7". And then it got into all of the edits. Harry, your question is fine. I don't want you to feel that I'm answering it in a way that's not caring about you. Don't feel sorry about asking. I love questions that really make me think out loud and be a part of, you know, I'm a deep freaking person. People really know that, and you know that. Don't ever apologize for like asking questions, because I literally said, hey, please ask me questions. I mean, really. I do thank you for your candor and stuff, though. What was that, Divergent? Oh my goodness. How are you, Crimson? Such a great position to be in life, to be able to stream and play what you want. Yeah. Like, it's still funny. There's still sometimes I'll run into like an old friend from the bars, or you know, teaching people when I'm out and about doing whatever. And some people thought that I left teaching to have a career in streaming. No. I always thought of it as an early retirement. Streaming has always been a hobby, and it's going to stay that way because I love that. I don't have to deal with what so many other people deal with when it's full time. And I've been in this space, dude. Like, my YouTube channel turned 18 years old 4 days ago. And a month from today, on December 30th, it'll be 17 years since I started streaming. Been around. I'm hobbyist. I'm lifelong, dude. I don't need to get into the drama stuff. Like, you don't see my name in negative contexts on the internet usually, because of just how I've carried myself for the last 20 years almost. What's up, Abood? How the heck are you doing? It's good to see you, man. I'm doing really wonderful. Thanks for checking in. I hope that you're having a beautiful little life there. You know, I remember Abood from a long time ago. You know, like, some of the people that have been watching me have been here for a decade, you know, on and off and stuff. Mr. Corndog says, hey, Biggie Dude, I've been following you since season 1 of Supercard. Great to see you. Thank you so much. That's 11 years ago, you know? I mean, it's like, what a beautiful little hobby, you know? What's the bad movie? I don't know. Some movies I liked because they were bad. Oh, Kurt, thank you so much. Kurt says you were my childhood, man. Thank you so much. I'm multi-streaming, so if you hear me talk to a bunch of people, you're not going crazy. It's okay. Adventure Pro Card, dude. The season's 2 weeks old. Harry, relax. Aboot says, been here since the Mizdow days, enjoying checking in every once in a while. Hope you have a great stream rest day. Thank you so much. It's great to see you. I still have Mizdow as my champion, by the way. Justin, what's up? Having a beautiful little life and day and being alive, you know? We're 2282. We need 5,000 more points, but when we started this, we needed more than that. Yellow says, not to get personal, but you helped me get through so many rough times. So much love. We tend to get personal here, so don't ever feel bad about that. I'm very in tune with my emotions. Like I said earlier in the chat, a week from today is 10 years since my dad died, and he was a part of this community, and it's just kind of crazy. I think that what I might do for next weekend, I might just play Smile for Biggie Dad for the week. I haven't touched that account since the beginning of season 11. Maybe season 10. I don't actually remember. But because I didn't want to play it anymore. Since I left teaching, like so many things that I used to do, I don't want to do as much. Like Supercard used to be my release from teaching. So every time I was doing stuff, it was pretty cool. But now that I don't need it, it's just like, you know, I don't need to escape anything here. I'm good. So it kind of was like, there's a lot of nostalgia in it, sure. But it's like knowing that you don't have to do something and choosing not to do it. You know? Some people would have, in my position, like knowing that they had enough money to survive the last 7.5 years of when they would be teaching. A lot of people wouldn't have made that leap because of the fear of the unknown, the uncertainty, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But I knew I wasn't happy, so I got out. And the last day I taught was like June something, 2021. And we're almost in 2026, you know? And I haven't had to take out any loans or, you know, add any. I have zero debt, so it's cool. Technically, I have like $100 left on the computer that I bought 1.5 years ago almost. And I do have a lease on my car payment, a lease for my car, but I may just buy it when it runs out next year. I haven't figured it out yet. But I'm actually ahead of my lease because like it's like I pay more than I need to, so I'm a few months ahead of it already, so that's kind of cool. So if I do decide to buy it, it's less on the capital. I don't know. I'm pretty decent with money and stuff. But then again, it's just me that I have to worry about. The hardest thing to do Yellow, that's really funny. Yellow says the hardest thing to ever do is to start. That's true. You feel like a Toyota guy? Interesting. Nissan, but close. And I don't really care, but I had my Nissan Versa for 15 years and I was really happy with it. And now I haven't. I drive a Nissan Kicks right now. It's kind of like it's like a crossover, but it's like a Rogue, but not a Rogue. You know, smaller. I love it. It works for me. It can power through some snowbanks if they get there a little bit, you know, or a little bit of snow at the end of the driveway, or a bit. Harry says, I'm going to try no money spent on Supercard. I have done that, you know. Don't expect great, awesome stuff if you can't put the time in for real on that. You know, like me, what I want to do for this year is I'm gonna show how much I spent, but I can also hint at how much I've made, whether it's through subscriptions, or YouTube revenue and that sort of stuff. I'll figure it out before I disclose stuff and stuff. But I know who I am and I know how much I spent on this, which is not a lot. Altogether for season 10 so far, I got the battle pass for 25. I spent 50 on one of the bundles for credits, and then 20 today for the Joe Hendry. So it's less than $100. And just in sub revenues for November, I already made that back, so I'm good. That's what I like about it. My hobby is, do cool stuff. For 411, I maybe spent 200. That's being generous. That's really cool. You could spend a poop ton of money on the game. You just can. But you don't need to. All right, we're at 3,000 points almost. Not too bad. Oh yeah, creamy style. My goal is to finish this within by 7 o'clock, because I do plan on streaming at 11:11 Eastern time for the cool chill piano stuff. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna do that, because that's only 3,000 points is like 10 bouts pretty much. Yeah, buddy. Lord Darkness, you going down, buddy. The most I ever spent in a season on Supercard was season 4. For sure. Easily, no, without question. Because that was the infamous gingerbread stuff. What's up, Drax? How are you? You had a tournament for bowling, but didn't do too well. You're in your head. That's okay. Now, for bowling, what kind of, is this professional now? Now that you're out of college? Like, how's that work for you? What time are you streaming Pacific Standard Time? Well, it's 11:11 my time, so what's your time? 8:11. There you go. Sort of, you do local stuff. That's cool. NHL Supercard, you're going to be well. I don't see that happening. Like, if 2K ever loses the license to the WWE stuff, Supercard dies. I hope that everybody understands that. Because that's how stuff works. You used to grind Supercard a lot. I didn't like the seasons. Because they were cool, like, because they got you that season 1 Supercard, stuff, but in the Supercard seasons, it was like 2.5 days. It was about an hour, and you had 16 people in your thing, and you had 15 round robin stuff, so you had 45 matches. And then you either made the top 8 or didn't. For seasons and the other stuff with like 82, it's like the 4 days is longer, and you didn't get, it wasn't worth it to me, Technically, yeah. 4,000 points to go. Let's go. And then I'm going to go into record a video mode, and that's pretty cool. Which is basically the same thing, but different. I don't remember that, Harry. I barely played it. I played it for like 3 days. I think I made 2 or 3 videos on it. It's like, I'm not gonna. I was teaching and stuff. That so many of things like got changed in my world, like from the summer. Like anytime I was like grinding cool stuff over the summer and doing like 2-3 videos a day, school would always come back, and I would always like, I can't do this, we see 1% more professional Biggie Dude, huh? I'm not wearing a tie. I'm cold. I just wear the Howie. No. Just getting a normal pro. No, yeah. I just felt like doing it. You know, TikTok. Oh, any plans for Christmas? Yeah, family stuff. Be awesome. You know, kind of like Thanksgiving. Mainly do a weekly league. Oh, nice. But Drex, it's so all right. Just so you know, like how there's just people like all right. So Drex, he's from where somebody else is from. That's so weird. Like, Yellow Kodiak is kind of from the same place where he lives in the same place where Drex is from, which is crazy. We're just going all over the place. Yes, I think so. And like Drex is he's on a different platform. He's on the red side. Drex is about 2 hours away from me. And Drex has been watching me since season 1. And now he was much younger as a person. and now he's graduated college. And that's insane. Heather Beth Bernack, I love that girl. What's up? What you doing? I'm just grinding. Yeah. The Rachacha area. Just funny. A lot of neat things have been happening in my world. I got into a lot of cool spiritualism stuff and just kind of been being in the moment as much as possible. And my life has just been really kind of amazing since I kind of started doing that. Happy Sunday to you too. I hope you're having a beautiful day. We have snow here. Do you have snow where you are? And it's been cold enough to let it stick around. I was like, I love it when it snows and then it's hot enough or warm enough to get rid of it. Because I don't like looking at the one. Yeah, that's Drex, by the way. In the one place. That's so cool. What did I get that was a new card? Was it good? Oh, Damian Priest. I'm almost at the point where I can just really just start not collecting those voids. Thomas. Or T-Lamus. Talamus tree. All right. 3482. At 300 points. 13 matches about. Not bad. Who's the adventure? Omos is on the heroic side. I don't remember who was on the other side. Because I'm there. But I hope you're having a good day. Boombastic, really fantastic. So if you're forging things, that's the way to go. Whoops, hello. Papa Shango. Papa Shango. What's up, 33 Killer Cool? How the heck are you, dude? We're just vibing and grinding. We're having a beautiful little life today. Just doing whatever. What's a piece of life advice I would give? There's so much. But the biggest piece of life advice that I could give to anybody is live below your means. Do not get caught up in brand names. Do not get caught up in stuffs. If you buy stuff on credit, you pay not just, it's not free money. They're lending you money and getting money off your money. For example, if I spend something that's $1,000 at 20% credit card interest, which is, for a lot of people, that's what it is. That means that $1,000 will cost me another $200 in fees in 1 year. Now, if I have $1,000 and I loan it out or invested in stuff in 10%, that $1,000 becomes $1,100. And there's lots of different things that people can do. Some are, actual investing. Some are just like, digital investing and other cool things. But because so much of the things that we need to do and run on are financial. And then when you do have a career or a job, this is what I did. But I was trying to get out of, I wanted to be prepared to leave teaching if I didn't want to do it anymore. It's kind of ironic because I was setting myself up for positive awesomeness. I would split my paycheck into 2 direct deposits. One I lived off of, the other was for bills and everything. And, I saved and invested like, half of my income. So I was out of debt, when Supercard really was doing well still in like 2016, I think was when I was officially out of debt. And because I'd paid so much stuff down earlier than that, I was able to invest in things like Bitcoin and Ethereum when they were really cheap. Not super duper cheap, not like life shattering money. I'm not a hidden billionaire, but wouldn't that be funny? Trying to get a job and a car and loans. Yeah. You can defer it for a while, but I know that there was a time when money was tight, when I was fiancéed and married and all that stuff. I deferred it for like 3 years or something, but then it still gets interest, so it kind of sucked. But it's still cool. You're starting to invest in money, one for regular use, and the other is your retirement money. Another thing that's a really good advice thing is when you first get money and stuff, put some of it towards savings. Like pay yourself first, they say, and that's a way to make sure that if things are tight, you've got an emergency fund of a few months in there, which a lot of people just don't do. And a lot of it's not just because they don't want to, it's because they can't, but it's just starting like at $1, a week, and then increase it or something like that. You're 20 now, studying in electrical engineering in Turkey, and you are keep playing still. I feel really happy to see you. Parzival, thank you so much. Yay, Turkey! I feel really happy to see you. It felt a lot of nostalgia for you. Really appreciate you, man. Have a good day. Thank you so much, Parzival. That's so cool. And he's been here. Big dude, when I first saw you ever in my life, I was 9 or 10. You're playing Supercard, and me and my little brother watched you all the time. Parzival, thank you so much. I was so busy yapping that I missed that. You're so cool. All right, take care. Yellow, you're amazing. Thank you so much. It'll help you in the future when you retire. You're 28, but almost 30, yeah. I really started all of my investing when I was 33. Well, no, wait. I really started investing. How old was I? It was like right after I was not. I was 33, because that's when my divorce was finalized and I had more income freed up. Because through my separation agreement, I had some financial responsibilities and stuff for my former wife. So, but once that was done in November 2007, which is crazy, I was able to invest. And first thing I did was I put some money in savings, then I paid down my debt. Did other cool financial things in there, got a house, whatever, blah, 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 lived and all that cool stuff. And, it's been a pretty beautiful life, I gotta admit. But if you can lower your expenses, that's always the awesomest. Sometimes we have all these subscriptions that we don't need, like for services and other things. I know there's a couple things I don't need to pay for anymore or choose, like the Total Tech from Best Buy. It's like $170 a year, but last year my laptop needed a new keyboard because it was busted. That would have been like $150 to replace. And then when I first got my new computer last summer, the Wi-Fi wouldn't work in my house. They couldn't replicate it, so now I'm wired in. But it was like that would have been a $200, thing. And that's, so it's paid for itself. But this year I didn't have any use for it. So, I don't know. And like the editing software, I tend not to really find the value. Although I could really easily edit at any time. I just don't a lot. And that was really helpful in ripping the songs and the audio from the songs through for my new Christmas album for the Sheet Post Tortoise project. All right, 4,300. We're almost there. We're getting there. Where am I at? Ria's. I got to be getting close. I got to be above 50, I think. I don't actually know. But yeah, for everybody lurking, working, or twerking, we're just yapping and tapping and vibing. Feel free to talk. If you don't want to, don't. 50. Yep. I said it must have about 50 of them. We're at 49. Nice. And that's what's up. All right. Plastic Moto. Hello, Moto. It's 6 o'clock and it's been dark for an hour. It's funny. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Why does the little biggie dude looks like he's just like ashamed? Now he's staring right into your souls. There you go. It's just fun. Like, I haven't had this little guy for a year yet. I got him for Christmas last year from my sister and my brother-in-law and my niece. I still have the box here, but it's on the ground right now. Oh, no, wait. It's right here. I'm one of one. Look at me go. Here's my jingle bells that I made from floss and little Dollar Tree jingle balls, which is funny. Parzival, you're amazing. Thank you so much. Love you forever. Parzival says, you are the cool one man. Thank you a lot for everything. You got a roll of progress of learning English. It's almost 2 p.m., so you have to sleep again. All right. Oh, 2 a.m.? Yeah. Bye, Parzival. Love you long time. Let's go. I thought those were reindeer at first. I know, right? Bells. I can't say the whole thing because I'm multi-streaming. Buzzkill, how are you, buddy? I will be doing piano late tonight. It's just if you're wondering. We're at about 4,000 points in here, which means about 10 more matches-ish should do it. Doing well. Almost done at work. Heck yeah, dude. I got some cornflakes that I haven't really eaten that much. You can have the gnome disco party. You know it. 324, not bad. All right, so that's 4,700. Yep. 3,500. 12 more bouts, maybe? Depending. That's not horrible, honestly. Zooty. She's a zooty. Zoopy doopy doopy. Today was a long day. Hey, well, take a load off and relax, man. That's what we do here. My nose is itchy. Yeah, to the Monday and itchy nose. Thank you. That was my itchy nose song that I just made up right then. It's true. Was this one? Speed? Let's get this one. I know you're on the other thing, but yeah. You can swear in that platform even when we're not, like, you saw what I did there, right? Like, I edit the stuff. You don't have to change. I mean, I won't read a lot of the stuff that is, I won't read it out loud if it's naughty or super potentially naughty, unless I screw up, and that happens sometimes. Adam gets me sometimes. I'm like, oh, why you do this? Take a load off, Andy. Take a load for free. Take a load off, Andy. Put the load right on Biggie. Do. Buzzkill says, yeah, but I also keep myself civil and PG if you need to. Oh, yeah. One of my favorite things about this stream was somebody came into this happens on the purple side the most, where somebody came in and just started complaining about wrestling stuff, and then I tell them, hey, you don't need to do that here, we get it, like, and then rather than changing and sticking around, they always leave. Like, well, I'm going to go complain to somebody else that'll complain with me. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, cool. Have fun. Yeah. Don't care. But setting boundaries is cool, folks. Remember, if you don't want to deal something and you're the one in control, in charge of it, you can do stuff about it. Let's say somebody that's been your friend for a long, long time doesn't like that you're changing and your boundaries are different. You can cut them out of your life. It's true. Oh, we're going to wait those 30 seconds there. All right. So who is Dawak? All right. Not bad. Les West, what's up, my dude? Hey, B dude. How you been? Strange morning. Popped in and sitting down doing all Monday morning admin stuff. So glad to get 5 weeks holiday at the end of the month. You get all of January off? What's up, Michael? How are you? Are we having a good day, Les West? What time is it there? Like 7 a.m.? I forget. I already got Roman, yeah. I'm working on heroic. I'm 2,200 points away from heroic, so like 8 bouts or so. Maybe. Michael is the yo man. You're on a business 12-11 lunchtime Monday? Nice. I love that. I love time zones. The concept of time zones is so cool. Like, here we are at one time on one day, and you're at another time on another day already, because you're halfway around this world. You own the business? Heck yeah. Have you ever told me what your business is? I don't remember, Les. If you have, I forgot. And if you haven't, I'm curious. You need to go to bed. All right, bye, Buzzkill. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Love you a long time. Oh, shirt printing. I think I remember that now. Not just because you just told me, but it sparked a thing. Sorry. That's okay. But yeah, once we get close, we're gonna make a video. And I'll shout out names in the video. Yeah, I don't know where it cut off for you, but I vaguely remembered the shirt printing. Like it clicked right away. So I was like, oh yeah, you've told me that before. I want to say probably last year or two when I was looking at probably last year when I was getting shirts done or was thinking about it. I don't remember. It's okay. 10 years ago, I coached your sports now. That's amazing, dude. Congratulations. GG's, man. You know, life is such an interesting way. Like we're conditioned to work and do things to better ourselves or whatever. I'm more just than happy that's giving your partner an income. Heck yeah, dude. They're like, all right, because partner means different things in different places. Are you talking about the person that is joined in the business? Is it somebody that is you're in a relationship with? That sometimes is partner use, and it's none of my business if you don't want to talk about it. I am curious. Oh, all I want you to be. I don't know that song, Harry. Bok a bok chicken, dude. Your girl, she didn't work, but now she works for me and makes enough to impair parents. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go. Oh yeah. I didn't really spend a lot of time listening to him because I like girls. And I'm old. So I do know the songs, but I don't know all of them. By Mr. Timberlake. I know that what happens after April. I know what to do. I know what to say. It's gonna be my. Okay, thank you. That was comedic timing for those of you paying attention. Cry you a river. I don't want. I already sang that once. You can't keep saying the same things. I like variety. Variety is the spice of life. And Biggie, dude. And I didn't even say that. Benjamin Franklin did, or he stole it from somebody else that did. I don't know. We never know a lot of stuff. Looks after elderly mom. We don't live in the same house, but he cooks. Oh, that's so cool, Les. That's awesome. Macho Madness. Jugador. We're getting close. Excuse me. There you go. I'm just having a really cool life, man. I was feeling that last night and kind of still feeling it. And the piano thing, I was just, it's such a beautiful, I had such a beautiful day without really anything special happening, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah. I did watch Survivor Series. Is Liv your favorite? I can't see that size of the emote on the thing I'm viewing right now because I have all my chats in one thing. I'm assuming you're talking about Liv. Oh, and Love Dom and Live Story. I wanted the title to be what the last big thing, but it didn't happen. Are you really, Harry? While watching the stream, I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner yet. I'm either going to make some pasta, and then I got like the cheese sauce, the ragu cheese sauce. For a while they were putting it only in like cardboard boxes, and it was like cheese sauce in boxes, like because it was always in like a glass can, and they were always such a pain to open and close, and it was just a mess. So I'm kind of glad that it's back to the, at least at the Dollar General they have the glass containers. Do I put? I don't put it in there. I don't cook other stuff usually. I'll add things like salsa and stuff so it, or creamy jalapeno sauce, grated cheese, other things like that. But I don't prefer like traditional tomato based sauces. I mean, I like them if it's at a restaurant and everything's and stuff. Yeah, but like it's cool. But like for me, I prefer cream based sauces like Alfredo or penne al vodka. You know, pesto, all sorts of different sauces. Cena said he was pushing the young ones with his run, and then no one has a better upside than Dom. Yeah. Remember, everybody wanted Dom to win at WrestleMania. That crowd, because they know that he's gonna be around, and they know that you're supposed to boo him right now. At some point, he'll be a huge star, as far as like a face. It's gonna happen all the way at some point. It's just gonna be interesting if it's just. What if they turn the entire Judgment Day to faces? Think about that. You'd have to have more heels and stuff, but like that's cool. But no, I I have a feeling that and it's yeah, that sets up good storyline stuff. Um yeah, Harry, that's a lot of cool stuff right there. It's just neat. It's all theater. That's what I love about wrestling. But I also like to not watch it for a while because anything I really need to see is on posted on Twitter or X gonna give it to you. And, 5 minutes after it's happened. So I don't always need to watch. Like I I knew that I had the ESPN thing through my cable stuff. And I used to get it through the bundle, but I think that's been discontinued for my Disney Plus thing. But I got it through my Spectrum stuff, so it took a while. I don't think I could use it. I couldn't watch it on my TV because my TV is from like 2013. It just wouldn't connect. It got to the app and stuff, but like every time I was like trying to log in, it just wouldn't work it out. What's up, Danny? How are you, buddy? Where are you? Where's Raw tomorrow night? And how are you feeling about being at Cena's final pay-per-view performance? You getting emotional yet? Glendale, Arizona. Oh, nice. You watch it as the 4 hours of a week. I just get to just forget about real life and just enjoy watching and losing yourself in it. See, that I like that. Better factual one. Yeah. Whoever the story benefits the most will win. Oh, oh, oh. He's only leaving because all the guys are taking a cut in pay. Huh? Who's leaving? I'm confused. Oh, plus he's like damn near 50. You know, that could be something about it. Yeah. You know. And he makes so much more from all the theaters, the theatrical Peacemaker, all those things. He doesn't need it. Flair is how many last matches has Ric Flair had? Probably like 100 of them, right? Finn and JD, Dexter, Joe, the White Six, and oh, interesting. Yeah, he doesn't need it, exactly. You know, he's in the Fast and the Furious franchise. I don't know if he's in the last one or whatever, but they could do spin-offs with that. You know, they could do Peacemaker movie if they you know, whatever. There's a lot of stuff that can happen. He's gonna be just fine, just fine. But Danny, I always love it when you pop in. My buddy Danny, he's a Mr. Bacon alumni. Also works for the WWE, so it's kind of cool. Always keep it classy, brother. You take care. Thanks for checking in. I think we're down to 2 more things. I will get another drink. Hi, Ray Ray. Lizard. Oh, we have 2 more bouts. You know what? I need more drink. Hi, Ray Ray. You're amazing. Ah, my butt. My big old butt. Your butt. You know what? I said I got a butt, and it's a big butt. Yeah, buddy. You took a nap? Nice. I didn't. I did laundry instead. I was up till like, was it 6 or 6:30? I think it was 6:30 this morning. But I was up. It's still at like 12:30. Oh yeah, creamy style. Creamy style and the living is easy. The fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Buckety chicken. Baka chicken. So buck a chicken, don't you bark and cry. Lizard. Oh my goodness. Ray, I hope you're having a great today. I saw that you streamed earlier because I saw the notification on my phone, but I didn't look because I was doing a billion things. All right. We need 2 more bouts. We need about 2 more bouts. All right, here we go. Might be 3. And that's okay. Hi, Kevin. How are you today? What's going on? Buckety chicken. Excuse me, burpy stuff, burping and stuff. You're okay? Well, I'm glad. Remember, we're all gonna die, so we're alive today, and that's pretty cool. And you're awesome, Kevin. Thanks you for being alive. It even says so right there. Happy today. You're awesome. I might have pointed it the wrong way. Yeah, it did. Okay. Exactly, sir. I know. I don't just say it to let other people know. I am very well aware of how awesome I am. But I do appreciate when people do remind me in case I forgot. You know? Because sometimes people forget stuff, you know? You ever forget something? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Creamy style. Do do do. Creamy. Do do do. Creamy. Nice. I am multi-streaming to 4 platforms right now, so if I am in mid-conversation with something that you don't see or have any idea about, I'm not actually crazy. I'm just responding to somebody in a different place. But you're all amazing, and I do appreciate you all. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for being here. We're just grinding Supercard, and we got 2 more bouts to go, or one more after this one. Looks like we're gonna have 2 more bouts to go. We're probably gonna be like 20 points away for the next one. We will see here. 140, 180. Hey, Deborah. Oh God. Why did I actually think you were human? Yeah, buddy. 2 more bouts. It's about 2 more bouts. 2 more bouts and stuff. Yeah. Ray Ray's in the house. Hey, Ray Ray. You wanna take care of something? You wanna do something? Because there's a cool way to get a +1 right about meow. You want a +1? I can let you get a +1. Because that's definitely not a human. Yeah, buddy. Creamy. Rated PG-13. You're about to go to the zoo? Oh, for Christmas stuff? I've never, I've done, did I ever do a zoo thing? No, I was supposed to go once and then something happened. But we've done like drive-through festivals for like lights and stuff. In my city, other cities back in the day. It's always fun. I love Christmas lights. I just want to look at them though and not have to do anything with them, you know? It's like I love food, but I don't like cooking. So I would be a really good judge on a food show because I would eat the food and not cook it. And that's okay. They're amazing to see, right, Kevin? And the coolest thing is, I remember back in the day where I was a little self-conscious about my glasses. And then for some reason, I want to say it was my dad says, you know, hey, I bet you the Christmas tree would look kind of cool if you took your glasses off. So I went like this, and everything was just like, it was like so cool because I was blind, but not blind, but I could see like pretty colors and shiny things. I like pretty colors and shiny things. A lot of humans do because it's a shared experience. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I'm a little bit of a shiny human. Ray, you haven't banned that dude yet. What the heck are you doing? I like said, here's a great chance for you to get a +1, and you haven't banned that bot. Anything that tells you to come hang out at a Discord is wrong. What's up, Mag Attack? You're amazing. Biggie too, the dude. We're still here. Yeah. It's okay, Ray. If you don't want your +1, you don't need to ban that guy. You might be busy and on mobile, and maybe it's not letting you right now. All right, here we go. 70-70. I'm gonna record a video now. So if you type in the chat, I will basically say, I'll talk to you in a minute. Are you ready? Are you ready, everybody? You're part of the video that I will release tomorrow morning at 7 in the morning Eastern time. That's what I always did, so kids could watch it at school. Or on the way to school. Biggie to the dude. Pretty lights. Close to it yet. All right, 155. We'll do, Are you ready? Video starts in 3, 2, 1. Gaming and musical comedy, yeah, buddy. Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Gaming and musical comedy. Okay, this is one of my first season 12 videos. I've done some streams. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of stuff here and there. Also for this year, I'm gonna talk about everything that I will be talking about. Like, I'm going to say how much that I've spent on this stuff, and then I'm going to figure out how to figure out whether for what I have made from it and stuff. Like, I'll figure it out. What's up, everybody? Everybody, I'm recording a video, so I will get back to you real soon. All right, here we go. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna watch an ad. I don't want to give, we're going to spend 25 credits that I did not need to spend. If you're wondering what I do right here, we always look for a low wins and losses things. And we're going to beat Jugador and then finish this heroic Roman. And that's pretty cool. I also, just so you know what's in the video, I did purchase one of the Joe Hendry packs from the store. The web store and the $20 ones, and I can either get a Joe Hendry or a Thea or the cool equipment, and we're just gonna use the Supermoon to make this really easy here, and that's pretty cool. So far, what are your thoughts on season 12? I'm gonna say really quickly, I love the leagues stuff. I wish that we could play Survivor and stuff when it's when they're not up, when the league is over for the Tuesday or whatever, that those 12 hours. And I still don't understand why there's such a long maintenance for that still, but I don't work in that area and it's none of my business, and I love the game. So yeah, I'm just talking out loud basically. And what's going on is life is cool, and I'm having a really beautiful life, and I'm really excited about doing all sorts of stuff. Also, if you see me live late at night, like at 11:11 Eastern Standard Time, I'm usually doing a cool, chill piano, relaxing thing. So if you have trouble sleeping, check it out. It's pretty much on multi-streamed, and sometimes it's only on kick.com. I do swear when I'm only streaming on kick.com. Also, I have a really cool new music project out, but it is only for 18 plus. We just made a Christmas album called The Naughty List, and don't look at it if you are not above the age of 18. It is not for kids. It is very, very adult. Half the songs have swearing in the title of the song. But the artist name is Sheet Post Tortoise. And it's I probably won't link it in the chat, but whatever. But we have just finished the Roman Reigns heroic for this event, so that's pretty good. And that's what we like to do. We're just gonna click here. We are in level 24. Basic now is just to get through the end of adventure rarity within the next month, because it's now this is going up on December 1st. Happy December 1st, and I'm recording this on the 30th, the day before. And a week from today, right now, it is the 10-year anniversary of Biggie Dad's passing. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm assuming that this weekend I will do some streamings this coming weekend on the Biggie Dad, the Smile for Biggie Dad account. I haven't really done anything on that recently. It's since season 10, I think. But I've been Every now and then I'll do rewards, or I'll do like the snowball thing or the gift presents if we have a lot of present stuff for this coming season, or the winter. Maybe there's a special thing coming up. Like we've had a special thing for a while, so that could be it. So anyways, the Joe Hendry, haven't gotten it yet, but right now we might have 2 at the end of this. We have 54 tokens. I got one of the big wins on the real thingy, and I didn't get the guaranteed one. I got like a cherry or something, and I got 15 of those. So there we go. First off, we are going to collect this. We're gonna get 5 tokens anyways. We've got 2 weeks for the thing anyway. So I would love to get a Joe Hendry for this video. Say his name and Biggie Dude appears. I believe that. Oh, I have too many Super Showdown tokens. I haven't watched JB's Super Oh My God Barbecue's video on it yet. I'm gonna do that and then start doing that. Okay, so here we go. We didn't get no Joe Hendry. Ah! My game, I clicked something and everything went away. And it was really weird. But it's back. It's okay. Anyways, that was fun. All right, so let's go to the mail. And there we go. All right, wait, that's not the mail. All right, so we got mailbox. All right, so Super Crazy Kid, you're amazing. Jace, you're amazing too. All right, if they pass, I never get anything good on these. All right, never get anything good on these. And why would I start now? You know, thanks. I was trying to show off for my YouTube audience, and you're being stinky. Game, why you do this? All right, so here we go. The web pack. Here we go. Are we gonna get the Joe Hendry? All right, that is probably the equipment. We probably got the Thea Hale. I think that's Thea. No! Okay, we got the electric guitar. That's the power one. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Let's go! I spent $20. It was worth it. Yeah! Let's go. That's a beautiful thing. And we get the guitar. Wow. And it's the power one. One of those guitars is toughness, which is really cool. And that was worth it. So far, like I did say at the beginning of this this episode or whatever, I wanted to be open and honest about everything I've spent financially this year on this game. So far in season 12, I bought the battle pass for myself from Smile for Biggie Dad to Biggie Dude. So that's $25. I did one of the $50 packs of the special, the bundles where you get the equipment, and these are the best deal in the game in my opinion, because you're getting 15,000 credits for basically half off already. You get 20,000 super coins, which is amazing. That's basically another tier rarity pull or whatever. And then you get 2 of the equipments. Sure, I get a lot of those, the triggers a lot, but it's just worth it. Ooh, that's an alarm. All right, but anyways, I wanted to do this. I wanted to make this video. What are some things that you're enjoying right now? I will be doing more of this. I will be doing, I think what I'm going to do for Saturday, I might do a Super Showdown Saturday, because back in the day, we always did Super Saturday. Yeah, buddy. And it's just a good way to do that. I think maybe I'll try it on Biggie Dad's account. Maybe that'll be something. But there we go. So anyways, I love you all so much. Leave comments. I'll reply to every regular comment. If you've got questions or comments or concerns, you can talk about war games. You can talk about non-wrestling stuff. I am alive, and so are you. And we're all just vibing. We're in season 12 of this game. What's up? How's things going? All right. I love you long time. Blink, 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 bye, bye, bye. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Click down there to subscribe. Thank you if you already did. Click the dingy bell if you want to be notified, and maybe they will notify you, but they probably won't. Listen to Biggie Dude on Spotify or Amazon or iTunes or YouTube. Stream it for free and I get some money, and that would be really cool. I forgot my theme song. Happy today, you are awesome. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to smile for Biggie Dad, because that's the end of my show. It's like a week till he's been gone for 10 years. Isn't that crazy? Love deeply today, even if it's just yourself or something that you do. And see, I used to teach kids how to sing and stuff. Yeah! Okay, clap. We got Joe Hendry, dude. I'm the happy man. Team Ringdom 5. Ringdom is so much more easier than what's the redeem code? I don't have a redeem code. There was one from the other day. I don't remember what it is. How many collectibles? So we're gonna get that pro soon. We got 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah. I am happy about that. Now, what is his thingy? What's the event card? It's The Rock. And I got a Sol Ruka from the other day, and a Omas from this, and a Papa Shango. Those are from the thing. I got her from something, and I got her from something. Oh, yeah, I didn't do the second side. Why is that? Oh, that's just trainable. I got it. I was like, why is that there? I didn't get rid of it because I can pro it still. All right, so let's see how many of these. Is it 4 or 5? Or more than that? Okay, it's not 9 voids. Not bad. But I have so many voids right now. Congrats on Harry. Thank you, Yellow. I appreciate it. I got it from the $20 pack. So all in all, I've spent less than $100 for this season. I am in the Super Club. I have not gotten any extra credits or benefits from that yet. I'm always open about it when I do. And we're just going to see what happens. I really am happy about stuff. 75 tokens, need 125 to get a pro. Yeah. But there's, there is 2 weeks on this, what you call it here. That's wrong. 11 days. So it's like, there is time. I would assume once this is done, we probably will get a Christmas type event, because we've had one for the last many years. But honestly, that's pretty cool. You're streaking in 24/7. I got to a 9 on that. Yeah. And then I left it so where I hadn't done it, and either I forgot to get it, or it did expire. So I didn't get to the level 10 on that. It doesn't really matter. We got one, Joe Hendry, and I'm happy. It was in a video. It's kind of awesome. You're on 15 and scared. Yeah. Just remember, it's okay to lose, But anyways, everybody, I'm going to go now. I'm going to enjoy my life and just be cool. I will be live again in a few hours at 11:11, usually kind of ish at Eastern Standard Time. That video that I just made will be up on YouTube on 7 in the morning tomorrow. And life is cool, dude, and you're all amazing. I'll see you tonight. Yeah. Thank you for have a blessed evening, praying for health and prosperity. Same to you, Yellow, as well. I'm doing really well in a lot of things, and every day is a beautiful gift, and I'm really happy. You got Papa Shango? Nice, dude. Let's go. All right, everybody, I'm out. I love you a long time. I'm not going to host out or raid out to anybody. I will be, I'll see you in a few hours for piano, and it'll be like, oh yeah, you're all amazing. Like, that's basically what it sounds like. Except there's a cooler backdrop and it's more fun. All right, I love you long time. Bye. I love you. Bye. 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 I go away. Bye. Bye. And it's time to go. Bye. 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 I go away. Bye. 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 I love you. Bye.